This is Tao. He lives in Asia under poor conditions. To make a living, Tao wants to open up a small snack bar, but to do that, he needs a permit from the authorities, which is hard to get. Tao doesn't have the necessary information, so he keeps getting sent from one office to another and doesn't appear to be getting anywhere. Just as he seems to have found the right place at last, Tao isn't allowed in. If he wants the counter to open for him, he has to pay. Money that he doesn't have. Tao is disheartened and anxious. He feels powerless. This is where the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, the SDC, comes in. It works to improve the lives of poor and marginalized people through better governance. The SDC empowers marginalized groups, in particular, to exercise their rights. It supports civil society organizations that can help people like Tao, so that he can get the information he needs, and they can work together to make their voices heard. The SDC also supports the media in their role to take up public concerns and expose corruption and the abuse of power. This makes Tao and his organization stronger. If nevertheless nothing changes, they have the option to take legal action. For this to happen, the SDC is committed to ensuring access to an independent and professional judiciary for poor and marginalized people too. It supports legal advisory bodies and courts so that cases aren't put off indefinitely. In addition, the SDC works to ensure that effective authorities are in place and take the needs of poorer populations into consideration. They do this by training and advising decentralized authorities, which are more aware of the community's needs and more accessible for local people. To make sure that local authorities have the required competence and funds they need, the SDC supports decentralization reforms. But it is also important that the local authorities respond to the concerns of the community. To this end, the SDC promotes tools that include citizens in decision-making. Parliaments are tasked with checking what the authorities do and creating legal frameworks, such as frameworks to make it easier for people to set up small businesses, like Tao's snack bar. This is another area where the SDC is active, helping to improve how national and local parliaments perform via training courses, consultations, and the exchange of experiences with other peers. If Tao thinks that the authorities are still not working satisfactorily and he doesn't feel properly represented by his MP, he can vote for someone else in the next election. The SDC is also committed to fair and transparent elections. That's why it promotes initiatives aimed at providing the public with balanced information and supports the electoral authorities in preparing and holding elections correctly. All of these elements make up good governance. Although you need technical expertise to achieve this, changing existing practices and imbalanced power structures is just as important. The SDC ensures that its activities are well informed by policy, builds on existing initiatives, and provides long-term support. Switzerland's engagement has helped improve Tao's living conditions, and he doesn't feel as powerless anymore. Now, he can see new opportunities and possibilities for his future. SDC, Switzerland taking action.